Hey everybody, Ultimate Oddball here. Today I'm going to talk about a very interesting study recently released by the University of Iowa using genomic databases examining DNA variations in cancer-promoting oncogenes and overall cancer rates in autistic people. The results showed that the autistic group had more of these oncogenes, which are genes which cause normal cells to become cancer cells, than the non-autistic control. Strangely, however, the analysis showed that the cancer rates were lower in the autistic group than the non-autistic control group. Even after adjusting for many various factors which may have affected the results, there was still a large discrepancy, which is peculiar and indicates that this is an area which requires further research. Initially, the team, headed by Benjamin Darbrow, analyzed sizable public databases of genomic or DNA information looking at autistic people versus non-autistic people when it came to variations in DNA known to be oncogenic. The results of their research showed a significant difference in the rate of these variations. Through information available from the ARRA Autism Sequencing Collaboration, they determined that there was a greater amount of these variations, with a less substantial increase in the amount of tumor suppressor genes in autistic people. Theoretically, one would assume that this would result in an increase in cancer rates. This, however, was not the case. They strangely found lower cancer rates in the autistic group than the non-autistic group. The team then used information from the University of Iowa's Hospitals and Clinics Electronic Medical Record, or EMR, as a retrospective case control analysis. This included 1,837 patients diagnosed with autism spectrum disorder and 9,336 non-autistic patients, and compared the rates of cancer between the two. The results of this analysis showed a substantially lower rate of cancer among the autistic group compared to the non-autistic group, in this case 1.3% for the autistic group versus 3.9% for the non-autistic group. The data also indicated that younger autistic individuals seemed to have the strongest protection, which decreased with age. The team then looked at the rate of systemic diseases in autistic people other than cancer, including diabetes and high blood pressure. They found no connection. They also looked at other more common conditions and examined the relationship between those conditions and cancer, but again the data showed that there was no relationship. They looked at a variety of conditions as well in order to rule out other factors. Despite looking at many possible explanations, they couldn't rule out their results. All of this indicates that there may be structural peculiarities in the DNA of the autistic population which could prove useful in advancing cancer research. It also shows that despite the commonly held belief that autism is widely understood by the scientific and medical community, that because so much research has been focused on removing autism from the gene pool, there's still a lot about it that we just don't know. Hopefully these results will motivate further research which isn't just focused on getting rid of us. Well, thanks so much for tuning in, thanks for coming by, and have a good day.
Hey everybody, Ultimate Oddball here. If you want to stay up to date with my videos, click subscribe. I release a new video on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. I do gaming commentary and review. I talk about my experiences on the autism spectrum, and I share my opinions and thoughts on a variety of matters. My hope is that, through my videos, I can help to dispel some of the misinformation, confusion, and negativity people have regarding autism. Thank you for helping me do that by watching these videos.